Hi, I'm Leapfrog.
Hello, my name is LogansStory, and welcome to LogansStory. Today we're going to talk about Sidney Poitier, a notable star in Hollywood and an icon in itself. Here we go, let's get into it. Sidney Poitier, 1927 to 2022, was a Bohemian American actor, director, and producer. He broke the collarbone in the U.S. motion picture industry by becoming the first African American to win an Academy Award for Best Actor. Poitier became a star in American movies and plays that went against racial stereotypes, and he made black actors more respected in mainstream roles. Okay, so this actor, we call him seeking an opportunity in terms of the big screen world, in terms of what may be, what may not be. But why is this actor joining a big world of, well, Hollywood? Being that there are barely any actors that recompense the idea of successful lining in terms of big business acting. But what does that mean in terms of himself and his determination to become said, well, actor? Well, it's the determination of him becoming an actor in itself that made him so. We're talking about one of the first main black actors that paved the way for a lot of different young black actors and actresses. But that seemingly crosses over the fact of, well, Sidney Poitier being one of the best actors he can be, being one of the most influential actors of his time, and influential actors today. People still look at him as some sort of god, as some sort of king in terms of what action is. But is that what he is? Is he, well, god or king? Well, here's the thing. If he is said so king of acting or god of acting in terms of what he had to go through to get there, then I would say that it's not far off. But I wouldn't say god or king. I would say magistrate. And due to this, he became something of a legend in spite of himself to become something great. And because of that, he won an Oscar for Lilies of the Field. And well, a lot of people were happy for him because that hard work put into, well, building a chapel is resonant to the hard work he put into becoming a famous actor. But what does this mean entirely? What are the nooks and crannies that make this so interesting in itself? Well, let's go into detail. Okay, so Sidney Poitier, being that he is a great actor and holds true to many different stones of acting and pillars of acting that we know now today, he followed a resume, he followed a regimen, and he kept going with it no matter what. And because of that, there's something to say about his acting and about his popularity that seems more so over than what it usually is to become an actor in Hollywood. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he didn't cross challenges. That doesn't necessarily mean that people didn't doubt him. That doesn't necessarily mean he didn't doubt himself. I'm pretty sure there were some times where he sat down and thought, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to become an actor? And there's a lot of that in everybody. And everybody who knows how hard it is to make that decision, including myself. Right now I'm a busser, I bus tables for a living, and I live in a kind of a good circumstance right now. That doesn't mean my dream for acting stopped. That doesn't mean that my dream for singing stopped. That doesn't mean my dream for dancing stopped. That doesn't mean my dream for animating stopped. In fact, I'm living that dream out right now kind of a little bit without the pay. But Sidney Poitier, being an example of that, became known as one of the singular pillars of acting that no one ever can touch. But here's the thing. When we talk about greatness, when we talk about someone who succeeded a lot, when we talk about the AFI Achievement Award, the Oscar, and many awards he's won, what does that have to do with our success? How can we relate to someone who is so big and vast in terms of what he does that sometimes we forget he's just a regular guy who stepped into something that was mass achievement? Well, application, of course. Okay, this is a very important thing to take away. And it is so for a reason. You can make your own greatness. You can develop it in and out. Whatever you want to do it. Make sure you do it right. Sidney Poitier just did it. He became an actor. There are many different trials in doing so, but he became an actor. And he has many different performances and directorial debuts under his belt that is in demand for Hollywood. He is exactly what you think he is. He is an actor. He is an American director. And what can be more great than that? But here's the thing. What's your niche? What do you love to do? And how can you get there? Because acting is 1 in a million a chance. And everyone knows that. But what else is 1 in a million of a chance? What else is something that you could do that is going to be loops and ladders to get through? But here's the thing. You can get there because it's possible to get there. It's not exactly impossible, but it's hard to get there. But when you get there, what are you going to do with the time? Are you going to spend it lavishly looking at things around you, or are you going to work within the lavish? Thanks for coming to application. Let's close out. Thank you for coming to Logan's Story. Thank you for coming to this Black History highlight. There are more highlights in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Also, the mission is 1,000 subscribers. You guys can help me get there by hitting the share, like, and subscribe button right under the screen. Also by hitting that bell. Thank you again, and peace.